Hi, I'm Reggae Elliss and welcome to Mountain Watch as we wrap up our look at the 4 resorts that make up Classic Resorts Japan. For our final week, we're headed to the Hakuba Valley, located in the spectacular Northern Alps in Nagano Prefecture. Hakuba averages 11 metres of snow each year and has 10 resorts offering a variety of terrain for everyone from beginners to experts, and is surrounded by incredible backcountry for those keen to explore. John Blagys has been living in Hakuba for a number of years, and we're going to cross to John now in Hakuba, where he's been enjoying the spring snow after a great winter. Well, John, thanks for joining us here on Mountain Watch.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Reggae. I really appreciate it.
Well, I know it's springtime over there in Hakuba, but you've had a great winter. How was it?
Oh, it was incredible. Obviously, our friends from Australia and really anywhere outside of Japan weren't able to visit and enjoy the snow with us, but I think the locals here really had a great time as the snow conditions were all time. It was one of the best winters we've had in many years.
Yeah, I was sorry to miss it. Now, you've been living in Hakuba in Japan for a long time now. Tell me why. What are your favourite things? Why did you set up your life in Hakuba?
Hakuba is just such an easy place to live. I mean, obviously the mountains drew me up here. The snow is incredible. But really, there's just this amazing international community and community of Japanese people who are so open-minded and welcoming. So that all those people mix together to create this atmosphere that's just so easy to live. There's restaurants that are great year-round. There's skiing in the winter. There's mountain biking and cycling and hiking in the summer. It's just beautiful. It really is. So I love it here.
Yeah, well, you sort of got the best of both worlds there, of course. Now, the Hakuba Valley, a beautiful rural area. In summer, it's just amazing. The rice paddies, small farm holdings and beautiful little villages. You really get a taste of authentic Japan and regional Japan.
100%. It very much is small town Japan with kind of an international community mixed in. So you get the best of both worlds. Like you said, you get ancient temples, rice farms commingling with an Aussie sports pub, and a fine dining restaurant. So there's really any experience that you're looking to seek out, you can get, both rural adventure hiking or, upscale dining. So it has it all.
Well, there's 10 resorts in the Hakuba Valley, and it caters legitimately for everyone from first-timers to expert skiers and snowboarders.
100%. Like you said, there's 10 resorts, so there's terrain for literally everyone. The more advanced people can go to maybe Happo-One, where it's a bit steeper, whereas more intermediate beginners might be better off at somewhere like Sagaike, where they could ride from the top of the resort to the bottom. And there's everything in between. So a lot of different opportunities to explore and try out new terrain.
Well, it averages 11 metres of snow a year in Hakuba, so you must get plenty of powder days.
Oh, 100%. And I think this year we're probably above that average. It was really an incredible winter. Some of the snow days that we had were just insane. A meter of snow over 24, 48 hours, just big, big dumps, and really no one to share it with. There were days where, there was no one on the mountain on a bluebird powder day. So it was incredible.
Yeah, it's probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But, yeah, that is one thing about Hakuba. It also gets a fair few sunny days, unlike Hokkaido and northern Honshu, which can have a week or 10 days of storm. So you do get the bluebird up there in Hakuba.
Yeah, and I think that's a nice balance. I mean, obviously, Niseko is very famous for their powder snow as well. But like you said, we do have that balance, which I really enjoy.
Well, in Hakuba Valley, it's got a long heritage with Japan snow sports. Of course, the Olympics were held there in Nagano in 1998. But since then, it's sort of grown slowly with the international travels, but really picking up in the last 10 years.
100%. Yeah. So there's a very vibrant international community here. It started with Australians, but it's grown to all sorts of different nationalities who are moving here. For example, I'm American, and there's a handful of Americans here as well who are setting up lives and businesses. And there's a lot of Japanese money coming in now as well. There's a lot of developments happening that are bringing more and more people here. There's a new Starbucks facility that was designed by a famous Japanese architect that brings literally thousands and thousands of Japanese tourists here in the summer. Iwatake Resort is investing millions of dollars in their facilities for both green season and winter. So there's a lot happening here, and it's a really exciting time to be in Hakuba.
Well, I spent the season there last year. One of the things I really liked about it was easy access to a lot of off-snow activities, a lot of cultural activities with day trips, Matsumoto Castle, even just to Nagano, but plenty to do.
Oh, it's great for the whole family because it really is not just a ski trip, but it's a cultural experience. You're going to a foreign country and you're experiencing an ancient culture that you likely know very little about. So you go skiing for 5 days, maybe you take a day trip to go see the famous onsen snow monkeys, or like you said, Matsumoto Castle, which is a 500-year-old castle about an hour away. And it's really one of the most impressive castles in Japan. There's, ancient temples, Buddhist temples, Shinto shrines. You can go spend a few nights in Tokyo or Osaka. There's just so much to see in this country. So it's a really exciting holiday to spend, 5 days, 7 days on world-class snow, and then go do some cultural activities tied to it.
Well, another thing about Hakuba, it's got a lot of vertical there, those long top to bottom leg burning runs. But the good news is there's plenty of onsens in Hakuba to sort of relax after a day on the hill.
100%. So the onsens, or the natural occurring hot springs, are everywhere in Hakuba. There's a lot of seismic activity here. So I'm sitting in the Waterno area of Hakuba right now, which is one of the popular villages. And probably within a 2-kilometer radius of me, there's maybe 10, 15 onsens that I could go to. So it's just everywhere. You walk down the center of Happo and the onsen water runs under the street. So the snow hardly ever sticks there because the onsen water acts as a natural heating device. So it's really just all throughout town, and it's just the best way to rest your legs after a big day on the slopes, or an awesome way to start your day before you get up there. So I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's one of the high points. Now, you mentioned you're in Waterno village now. There's also Happo village and Ecoland. They're the 3 main areas for accommodation in Hakuba?
100%. So those 3 villages surround the main Olympic resort, Happo-One. So Waterno is kind of like a forested area that's a little bit more upscale, with private chalets kind of dominating the landscape. And then you move into Happo Village and Ecoland, and those are really the nightlife centers of Hakuba. Lots of great restaurants and bars, and of course accommodation as well, with many great hotels and some chalets as well. So if you're coming to Hakuba, I would really recommend staying in one of those 3 areas.
Well, it is a truly amazing place, and we mentioned earlier in the Northern Alps, just dramatic peaks up to 3,000 metres and awesome backcountry there as well. But there's plenty of guided opportunities to get out the back safely.
Yeah, I mean, you should definitely go with a guide for sure when you're going out there. And frankly, if you're going skiing right now, it seems our season has ended a bit early. So if you're looking for some good skiing, I think backcountry is your best option at the moment. But yeah, there's plenty of opportunity to get out into the backcountry, and just encourage you guys to get out there safely.
Well, you've made Hakuba your home. Tell me the top 3 things you like about Hakuba. What made you stay there?
It's got to be the mountains, the people, and the food, I would say.
Yeah, well, that's a perfect sort of ingredient. They're the perfect ingredients for the ultimate snow holiday. All right, John, well, thanks for joining us here on Mountain Watch, and hopefully we'll see you in Hakuba next year.
Yeah, thank you so much, Reggae. I appreciate it.
Well, there you go. Hakuba really is an amazing place. And as John said, if you get the chance to visit in the green season, take up that opportunity. Now sit back and relax and check out this full presentation on everything that makes the Hakuba Valley such a great destination.
Hi, my name is Yojiro from Hakuba Valley. We are really having a good season this year. Hope you guys are having the same season next year. Today, let's see how Steve, my friend, enjoys on the slopes and off the slopes of Hakuba Valley. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to Nagatori channel. My name is Steve Williams, and here I am at the beautiful, wonderful resort of Hakuba Valley, Japan's largest ski area. At the moment I'm in Happo-One, which is the center of Hakuba Valley, which stretches from Iwatake all the way to Cortina. And I'll name them for you: Iwatake, Kashimayari, Hakuba Able, Hakuba Goryu, Hakuba 47, Hakuba Happo-One, Hakuba Iwatake Snowfield, Sagaiki Kogen, Norikura, and Hakuba Cortina. About 30 kilometers of mountains to ski on. Hakuba was the main place for the 1998 Nagano Winter Games. And let's talk about how to get here. Well, the best ways to get here are the Nagano Snow Shuttle with direct buses from Narita and Haneda airports, or try the JR Pass. The JR Pass, you can come here by bullet train, Shinkansen, get here directly to Nagano, take the bus here, and then you're here.
Nagatori.
So here we are at the Hakuba Happo-One gondola base station. Now we're going to ride the gondola to the middle station of Happo-One. So let's go. Okay, Okay, so here we are in the Happo-One Adam gondola. Hakuba Valley is home to 4 gondolas. The Happo gondola has the best views. You look down there, you can see the valley below. Beautiful powder morning. Looking forward to a ski. Okay, so now we're on the Alpine quad, going up. You see the beautiful powder snow. I'm dying to get inside it. On the chairlift, we practice social distancing. So basically, we don't share a chairlift with people outside your bubble. In the lift line, try and keep your face mask covered over your nose and mouth. These are a few of the ways that we are activating against the coronavirus. Okay, to the right of me is the ladies downhill course from the 1998 Olympic Games. And to my left is the men's downhill from the 1998 Winter Olympics. This is where the famous Hermann Maier did a spectacular crash in that Olympics. Okay, this is a timber course over here, so we're going to ski first, try and get some of that powder. This is the timber course. This was opened a few years ago. It's one of my favourite runs on Happo-One. It's full of powder. Let's go! Woo! Woo! Okay, so we just skied down Tembo course at the top there, down to here, and now we're at Usagi Daira, which means rabbit flats. But I've never seen a rabbit, probably because they're white and there's so much snow, you just won't see them anyway. Okay, let's check out the easing course. Let's go. Okay, so now we're going to tackle the easing course. This is the perfectly groomed course. It's beautiful corduroy. Early in the morning, you'll see a lot of great skiers, a lot of fast skiers going down here. Okay, let's try it. Follow me.
Nagatari.
Okay, so now we're at Nakayama Snowland. This is a new area built specially for kids and those who want to make their ski debut. If you look around here, you will see we have striders and sleds and bikes and oh, there's a kid coming down there now. And it's got its own purpose walkway. So, shall we try it once? Let's go. Okay, so I'm in the tunnel, not the tunnel of love. And I'm going to pretend to be an absolute beginner, or after my first ski lesson. Okay, let's try it down the slope. So, if you're new to skiing and you want to practice some turns, linking turns together, this is the perfect place. Okay, so here at the Happo-One kitchen car area, this is my favourite place to, especially on a nice day like today, grab a hamburger from Trax Bars Burgers. They're the best in town. Sit outside and really enjoy, the sunshine. And even better, sitting outside, social distancing, away from the coronavirus. What is it?
This is a spicy sausage and sausage potato with jalapeno.
All right, can I try?
Yeah, of course.
That's really good. Wow.
Nagatari.
So when you're in Hakuba, make sure you get the Hakuba Valley Pass. Then you can interchange between your ski areas during the day. So this morning, we're at Hakuba Happo-One. Now, we're at Hakuba Snowfield. Great, 10 resorts in one day. Can you do it? Okay, so we're just taking the Hakuba Valley bus from Happo-One. And now, we just arrived at Iwatake. Let's check Iwatake out. Let's go. Okay, so now we're at Iwatake Snowfield. And Iwatake Snowfield is very special in Hakuba. Why? Because you can ski all the points of the compass. North, east, south and west. The west side has the back bowls, which we're going to try first. Let's go to the back bowls. This is Iwatake White Park. And it's the top of Iwatake Mountain. You can sit here, relax, get yourself a tent. You got your own little wood stove going. What a great location. After a few hours on the slopes, it's a great place to relax, rest and just chill out. Wow, what a beautiful day. Okay, so Iwatake Snowfield is not just about skiing, which is great, but also about this white park where you can come. You don't need your skis on, you can walk around just in boots and just relax, go camping, have a snack and enjoy the mountain without the skiing. So now we are walking over to Hakuba Mountain Harbour. It's a great name, it's a harbour on the mountain. It's famous for its awesome views, great coffee at the city bakery and great snacks. Okay, now we're at the Hakuba Mountain Harbour on the top of the Iwatake Snowfield. It's a great view here, probably the best view in the town, and some great coffee and some great snacks. Let's try them. After all that skiing, I'm feeling really hungry, so I ordered plenty for myself. I ordered a hot chocolate, the best hot chocolate in town, a Hakuba pork croissant sandwich. So this is the pork from Hakuba, oatmeal cookie, and a scone from England. Let's try it. Oh, that warms me up. Good pork and a good sandwich. CD Bakery is originally from the States, and it's over to Japan. I think it's in Tokyo as well. But here on the mountain with the best view in the world, tastes even better. Iwatake Snowfield has 4 back bowls, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. These are for experts only, but especially in the morning, these bowls are the best in Hakuba. Why? Because they drop off to the west, which is the only place in Hakuba where you can ski down to the west. Let's try some powder.
Nagatari.
We've had a good day on the mountain. It's time to relax, time to have a snack. So we're headed over to Snow Peak Land Station Hakuba. In here, there is a great restaurant, there's a Snow Peak shop. There's the best views of Hakuba. Look at these views here. So now we are here in the Snow Peak Land Station Hakuba restaurant, Seppo. Seppo is a nice play on words. All you Japanese speakers, Seppo actually means Yuki and Peak. Obviously, Snow Peak. It was I looked at the menu, it was a difficult choice, but I decided to go for the Shinshu Alps beef sirloin steak. So the good thing about skiing is that you burn a lot of energy. So don't worry about the calories and order what you want to order. First, I've got this salad, which uniquely, this is snow cabbage. So this cabbage is grown underneath the snow in Hakuba. In fact, all these ingredients is basically from Nagano and Hakuba. Now let's try this snow cabbage. So what I skied on this morning, maybe on top of cabbages. Let's try it. Very fresh. Obviously on the mountain you work up a thirst. And the best way to quench your thirst is with Hakuba Brewing Company's Pale Ale. Brewed in Hakuba. That's really good. So basically when the snow melts, they filter the water through and brew it right here in town. The Shinshu, this is Shinshu sirloin beef, Wagyu. Now Shinshu is the old name for Nagano. So basically if you see anything with Shinshu, it means it's local and the best. Let's try it. Wow, that is very, very good. In fact, I said that every ingredient is from Nagano, but the salt is imported from England. I don't know why, but maybe England has good salt. Let's try the England salt. Oh, no. Japanese say oishi, that is very, very oishi.
Nagatari.
Oh, we've still got energy. We're here in Iwatake snowfield at the base area. We've seen the sign, Haku Bounce. Let's go and check it out. Let's use some energy up. Hakuba Bouncing Trampoline Park. In the evening we'll have Apre Bounce, which is basically, after skiing, come for a bounce, have a feed down here, come for a bounce, have some more fun. I'm here with Johnny, the owner, Johnny. So Johnny, what type of customers come here? Kids or adults?
Oh, we get a great mix. We got some little kids. The little guys, they love it, as well as some high-performing athletes that come here to practice their tricks on our trampolines. Their tricks for snowboarding and skiing, parkour, anything. It all goes, it all works.
Okay, we haven't got masks on at the moment, but do you have a message? We haven't got masks on at the moment, but do you have any measures against Corona?
Absolutely. So we take all precautions possible. So disinfecting multiple times throughout the day, opening the windows even in the winter so it does get very chilly. You might be able to see it from our breath. And also a big one is by limiting our capacity. So we definitely want to give people ample room to bounce without getting too close. We don't want that proximity going on, so we limit our numbers to 20 people per hour. And we are very strict about that. So please call in advance. What else? Obviously, yes, masks are a big thing. Like Steve said, we're not doing masks right now, but typically there will be masks on. Please, thank you.
Okay, so let's have a bounce. Okay, Johnny, so what do we have here? Skis?
That's correct. These here are trampoline skis, specifically made for our trampolines here. Here's a trampoline snowboard. These are what we use to practice our jumps here before taking them to the mountain.
Okay, let's try then. Let's try the kids.
Let's give it a look.
Okay. The sun's gone down, it's getting dark now. We've had a great day in Hakuba. We went skiing, we had a great lunch, we went trampolining. Unbelievably great day. And basically, Hakuba has so many things to do. This is a sample of what you can do when you do visit Hakuba. So, where's your next ski trip gonna be? Zettai Hakuba.